With the help of her handler, our brave hunter will track down her prey, following clues to find where they are. By capturing small creatures and hunting large ones, she'll learn what she can. The creatures she will face are deadly, some seeming silly, others hailing from the sky and spitting poison. Others will burst forth from the ground itself. Some call the water its home. Some live in the trees and use lightning, while others, while living on the ground, spew fire from their mouth. The trial she has faced is for one purpose: find the clues. Clues that will lead her to Zoro Magdaros, the hunter's greatest foe.
That's one of those cores! Attack it!
Wow!
Some fights she will succeed, but sadly, others will end in failure.
Try again.
But still, she will travel far and wide, braving the wilds and the desert. And though the challenges may be tough, she will never give up. This is the Hunter's Log. Hunter's Log.
The slag.
So we found a slag from Zoro Magdaros.
Guide us there safely, partner.
My handler and one of the research people wish for me to help them along the way. You know, protection detail, that sort of thing.
One thing's for sure. The environment here is completely different from the ancient forest.
Yes, the wild
I would help push, but,
creatures a mixture
you know,
of dry land and swamp,
why tire myself out?
which
What if we get attacked?
its own unique ecosystem.
Hey, look! A waterfall!
The water filters down through the sand,
A lot of beautiful scenery in this area.
thus creating a mile.
Really should take the time to explore.
Oh, great. We get to go
See what other
uphill
kind of
now.
beautiful locations there are.
Come on now, my dear handler, put your back in it.
Can only imagine how difficult it must be pushing the cart uphill, only to then have to hold on tight while going downhill. But again, I need to stay alert. No sense in me getting distracted trying to help them and then us getting ambushed by a monster.
Look at that insect. Is that some type of beetle?
The wildlife here are quite resilient creatures. They have adapted excellently to the dry climate.
Let me grab that beetle. You never know when you might need that kind of thing.
Dear me,
Should collect everything you get a chance to collect. You never know when you might need it later. You know, for crafting ammo, crafting potions,
Look,
things that'll
the
help.
Spire. That's where we'll find what we came for.
So close to the location, but still so far to go.
Well, on we go.
We took a short break to admire the view, but now it's time to move on.
Actually, downhill might be worse. This is so heavy.
My handler is complaining about the cart being so heavy. Again, creatures, gotta be on the lookout. I do feel a little bad about not helping. It does look pretty heavy. We heard a roar.
Everyone, be careful.
Not sure what it is just yet,
Press there, partner.
but this is what I was here for. To ensure nothing goes wrong. Should still stock up on supplies though. Never know when you'll get a chance to come back. Time to move in.
Oh, dear me! Rathian!
It's a giant winged creature called a Rathian.
You know what this means, my friends. In times like these, it is important to stay calm.
It's in our way.
Go, go, go! Just move on through. You might be able to use your slinger to create some kind of noise and distract her.
My handler thinks I should be able to create a noise to distract it. But I kind of want to fight it. Probably not a good idea, though. It's so big. I managed to distract it with one shot. Looks as though it's heading my direction. My attempts to keep it distracted are futile. It's now on the attack.
That was horrifyingly close.
This creature is so quick, and it slings its tail across the ground like a rake. Looking closer, I could see that it has spikes on its tail. Do not want to get hit by those.
Trouble you for a sample, could I?
Oh, a single hit almost took me out. It followed through with a fireball.
Magdaros wasn't even
Next thing I know, I'm waking up back in the camp.
gargantuan it really is.
Yes.
Not sure what happened. Would appear I was knocked unconscious.
The guild's writings.
I wonder, how many years does it take for a beast like this to grow to such an enormous size?
Finally. I thought we'd never get here.
Trying to find my handler and the researcher, but it would appear that they've already reached the destination. Well, now that I know that they're safe, I can take my time and actually try to
We're almost
find a few supplies along the way. No harm in stocking up.
This is within sight. You've done a fine job, Hunter.
I'm being praised for a fine job, but all I did was get myself knocked out. I would hate to see what a horrible job
Let's
is.
see what kind of present Zora Magdaros has left for us.
From what my trainer is telling me, they've already reached the slag. I'm so far behind. But that's alright.
Let's see what kind of present Zora Magdaros has left for us.
Okay, I get it. My handler keeps telling me the same thing over and over again. I'm on my way. There's just so much to do, so much to pick up.
Let's see what kind of present Zora Magdaros has left for us.
I get it. You don't have to say it over and over again. 3 times my handler has said the same thing.
Let's see what kind of present Zora Magdaros has left for us.
Apparently, my handler is getting very impatient with me. What is this? Found some kind of goo on the side of a cliff. Not sure what creature it belongs to. A footprint.
Let's see what kind of present Zora
It's very
Magdaros has
old.
left for us.
But perhaps if I can find more, I'll know what I'm up against. I finally reached the slag. Are you there, handler? Are you happy? Slag is quite large.
Over there, another clue.
Me first. Eureka!
The researchers seem to be very happy. Something doesn't feel right. Ground begins to rumble.
Jumping jaggies! It's a Barroth!
Giant Barroth bursts from the ground in front of me. The others are getting to safety. Now it's up to me.
Come on.
The fight is on. Never fought a Barroth before.
You have to take down that Barroth. Don't worry. I'll keep the scholars out of harm's way.
My handler is helping the scholars. I thought they were researchers. Barroth made some kind of whistling noise and then steamed forward. Trying to get high ground so that I can get extra hits in. Sound strategy. If I can land the hits. The Barroth apparently loves to charge at its prey. Thankfully, I'm able to dodge each one. I was about to drink a potion, but my cat brought me some health instead. The Barroth just stands there shaking, as though it's trying to shake something off, but nothing seemed to come off of it. Not sure what that was about. May need to be careful of that in the future. As with all the creatures before it, Barroth requires a lot of dodging and a lot of carefully timed strikes. Thankfully, we're on the side of the hill, so I can get the high ground to get some better combos in. Barroth just headbutted the ground. Oh, that was a strong hit. Gotta be careful being anywhere near the Barroth when it does that. Barroth is on the run. At least that didn't seem to go far. Now I've lost the strategic high ground, though. Barroth is shaking again as though it's trying to throw something off of it. I really wish I knew what that was for. How hilarious would it be if the Barroth knocked itself out when it slams its face into the ground? Would be very convenient. Trying to find a moment where I can get a drink of potion. A few more slams to the ground and I was barely able to dodge them. It has a tail attack as well. I did not see that coming. Oh, managed to knock a piece off.
Pod, a powerful type of slinger ammo. Attacking the part.
I almost couldn't see the Barroth there. It covered itself in mud and was blending in so well. It's shaking again. I see.
Get yourself out of that gunk before you
It was shaking to shake the mud off of it as part of an attack, but it didn't have any mud on it, so nothing was coming off. Barely was able to dodge that charge. Barroth is rolling around in the mud again to try and coat itself. Now I have to be careful when it slings its body. Oh, it broke off another piece.
You've been hit with water blight. That's gonna put a damper on your stamina recovery.
My handler informed me that water blight lowers your stamina recovery. That's not good. Looks as though the Barroth just shook off all of its mud, so that should be okay for a little bit. This is proving to be one tough creature, though. It's on the ground. Here's my chance. It's regained its footing. Apparently there was more mud on it. Tried to find time to sharpen my blades and almost got attacked again. Wow, the Barroth just crashed right through a rock formation, completely demolishing it. But now I have a place to stand, so I'm not in the water. It got hit with its mud again. The swampy area is so difficult to move around in. Now I have to chase it down again. For once, it would be nice if these monsters would just stand and fight. At least they didn't go far. Somehow I got electrocuted. Stunned, can't move. Not entirely sure what happened. Thankfully, the stun hit the Barroth as well, so it wasn't able to attack me while I was incapacitated. Wish I knew what happened, so I can be more careful. Tried to pick up a beetle, but my inventory is full, so I have to figure out what to drop in its place. Don't need the rations. I never use them. Barroth's headbutt slams are really powerful. They pack a wallop. Managed to knock it off its feet once again. Hopefully this will be the end. I did it. I slayed the Barroth.
You did it, partner. Okay, I'll be waiting over by the slack.
Now I can collect the parts. Wonder what kind of equipment and weapons I can get from this. Another fight finished.
Oh, hey! Glad you're back. Oh, don't worry. I found a safe place for the scholars to hide. I guess I'll go round them up. Wait for us back here.
Handler is going back to grab the scholars. Now that the Barroth has been slain.
You there. Are you part of the full fleet?
Some stranger has approached.
Then that means the Elder Crossing is upon us again. The years fly by faster than I can count them.
I'm not sure who he is.
I too am a hunter. Of the first fleet. Might I trouble you to share your tale with me? Let's find a suitable place.
He wishes to talk to me alone. Probably shouldn't go off with them alone, but I am a hunter. Why not?
So, my old friends are well. Praise be. It sounds like the good scholars are as incorrigible as ever. Might I ask, are you tracking the monster that dropped that massive slag?
He's asking me about Zoro Magdaros.
It seems so easy.
Apparently he is hunting it on his own, without the aid of the Hunters Guild.
Well, it has been a pleasure. Nearby you will find my camp. I trust it will be of some avail to you and the others. Please pass the message on to the commander. And I am safe.
He's asked me to tell the commander that he's safe.
And I intend to
No reason not to.
If you two feel so compelled, then we will cross paths again at the end of all of this.
What a strange man.
Was that who I think it was?